Hello, everybody. Hello, y'all. How we all doing today? Hello, 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 hello.
Howdy, Roundo.
Howdy, 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 howdy. Howdy, 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 howdy. How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good. It is Friday. And I'm tired. But you know what? This is fine. I want to say hello to Dementium for checking in, and hello, Kentucky. Mr. the Duck, thank you very much for checking in. Epic, technically, you didn't check in, but you know what? You checked in your own special way, so thank you very much. You know what? It's fine. You're allowed to be tired. You want to know how I know that? I said, you want to know how I know that? There we go. Because I'm also tired. How y'all doing? I'm EPs. Because it's still a free country. Kinda. Yeah, is that what we're going with? You're good? Well, that's good then. It is good that you're good. Otherwise, it'd be weird. Yeah, clear some of these out. Boop, boop. Because I forgot to do it last week. Boop, boop. There we go. Only got high redeems for today. So yeah, it's been a week. It was very warm. And I survived, at least, I think. I was able to sleep with a blanket again last night, so that was fantastic. Oh my god. Y'all don't understand. My apartment has no...
No. You know what? That's it. I'm done. I quit. I give up. I tried. I really tried.
You know what? I feel that. Why is that still there? Baba. There he goes. Yeah, it was warm. Thank you very much for 101 very hot bitty bitties there, Kentucky. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, my apartment does not get air circulation. So I have 2 fans running, and I had the AC that's set up in the kitchen because I can't set it up at the other windows, because I can't set it up in the bedroom because there's not enough space, and I can't set it up in the living room because otherwise the cats are going to be unhappy because they can't get to the window, at least one of them. So you know what? That's going to be a problem, and I fear them trying to actually jump onto it. So yeah, it's got to stay in the kitchen all the way at the other side of the apartment. Can you come do my dishes? No, that's why I have a dishwasher. Because I don't even want to do my own dishes. I get the robot to do it for me. And you know what? That's good enough for me. Look, if it wasn't for that machine, I would be eating out of whatever food comes comes in every single time, because I do not have the energy for that shit. Paper plates. You know what? That'd probably be what I'd be doing. Just paper plates and plastic cutlery. And then people would be like, well, you could just use metal. And I'd be like, that still requires washing, you fucker. I only have so many spoons. Spoons. And I can't buy more spoons because I can't find the same set of spoons that I have. And everything has to match. That's the way it is. So yeah, hope you're enjoying your weekends so far as it kicks off with slightly better weather than it has been all week. I'm going to be thunderstorming tomorrow, so that's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to get my errands done early during Leo's stream. Oh, you'd be literal? Yeah, I'd be literal spoons. Not spoon theory. I mean like literal spoons in that case. I have enough spoons. Or forks. But spoons are superior to forks. And butter knife, useless fucks. Paper spoons, no. I still have like plastic straws from when I bought them like 10 years ago. I don't go through them fast. Paper clothes? No, unfortunately, clothes are too expensive to get new ones every day. But yeah, hopefully the weather evens out a bit more. It's supposed to like start creeping back up again for the next week. Hi, Surby. Thank you very much for the lurk. But unfortunately, it's also going to be raining a lot this weekend, apparently. Just in time for Canada Day on Tuesday. Yeah. Paper House. I mean, those technically already exist, don't they? Oh, ooh, excuse me. Yeah, like I said, I'm tired. I've been putting in extra hours all week because one of the lawyers I work for asked very nicely if I could get something done by the end of the month, and I'm trying my darndest to do it while also juggling 2 other things that are due next week and week after, and it's all stupid and just blah. Canada Day, the US politely for independence from England, kinda. I mean, we kinda did. We essentially sent them a lovely letter saying, hey, could we...
Hi, Quiche.
I lost. We did send them a nice letter saying, hi, could we just be independent, please? Just, you know, we kind of like to be independent a little bit. Thanks, okay. It's no problem if, you know, if not, but, I mean, you all saw what happened last time. You said no, so, please say yes. Okay, bye. And then we didn't have to rebel. That would have been embarrassing for them. No, you can't be independent. Okay, fuck you then. And thus Canadians stop being nice. I'm gonna drink the Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid. I haven't had you in so long. Oh. And then the head KF, the government, technically a royal official, right? That would be the Governor General, who is the representative of the Queen/King. And they essentially just exist to exist. I have Kool-Aid. I do have Kool-Aid. I managed to get my hands on a couple little boxes. So I got orange. I got like a 48 pack of orange and a 48 pack of grape, and I'm gonna be good for a little while. It's like Kings for the next 2 airs down. Yeah, it's gonna be Kings for a while, unless they all, you know, croak. And it's a very weird thing to think about because we've had the Queen literally all my life. So. Now that's until tomorrow. No, I'm very good with my Kool-Aid because I use it as a substitute for pop as much as possible. Because I am still trying to cut back on Coke and ginger ale as a whole. So currently, the Coke sits outside of the fridge, the ginger ale sits in the fridge, and the Kool-Aid, I have 2 jugs of it in lovely glass jars, or bottles. That just sit in the fridge, and they're all ready for me, nice and cold, and I can drink them whenever. And I force myself not to drink cold Coke because that is the best shit ever, and I want to try to stay away from that. And, oh no, guilty, no, the heat. I wish you the best because that was earlier this week for me, and I nearly died because melting. I know the cats were uncomfy. They're much happier now that things are cold and I don't have the AC unit blaringly loud all fucking day. I'm so glad I'm in Western Canada, not Eastern. Yeah, Lost Ark? Yeah? You want another air dome? You want another air dome? You want more BC to wash into the ocean? You want the rest of Central Canada to just be fucking on fire?
Oh my god! Hi, Kish!
Hi, Emmett. Hi. There you get Panda for a little bit. Already melting. No hopes for me. Bye. Oh no, guilty. We'll put you in a mold. Get you back into shape. And because Victoria and Elizabeth II has been queens like over 100 years for the last 150 years. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hi, I live in the middle of fucking prairies. I'm used to heading to mid-30s for July and August. Yeah, but that's July and August. It's not July and August. It's June. It's June, and I have lake effect. This is not supposed to happen.
Look at me. I have lived a
Benoy. Benoy.
thousand
Benoy,
of your
Benoy, Benoy,
lives.
Benoy, 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 Benoy. What shape? The best kind of shapes. Don't worry about it. It's nearly July. It's not the same. It was like Lost. You have to understand. It was only 33, but it felt like 38. And I don't have air circulation in my unit. They saw fit about that when they changed the windows down to the modern. Only the tiny little bottom portion opens when they changed the windows about a decade ago. Before that, the windows opened from top to bottom. They just slid over, so you had like huge amounts of like airspace, so that wind could come in through and pass through from the bathroom all the way to the bedroom and the kitchen. And oh, it was great. And by God, I fucking miss it. But hopefully it's gonna settle down for a little bit, especially with the humidity. My God, that fucking humidity. So yeah, I hope you all had a good week. I'm going to be relaxing for most of the weekend. I do have some chore stuff I have to take care of. But some of that will be able to wait until Tuesday, because Canada Day is on a Tuesday this year, which is weird in and of itself, because we get a holiday in the middle of the fucking week. And I could have asked for the Monday off, but I have to take July 11th off for doctor's appointment stuff, so no. And I'm already over my half-year allotment, so I don't want to push it. I'm in a semi-arid place. I don't usually deal with humidity, but yeah, I'm used to dealing with heat. I don't have AC in my place, so fans galore. Get AC. Get AC. Live in luxury. That's what you need to do. I'm in a river valley. I could practically swim outside. Oh, you poor thing. I pity you so much because I do not do well with humidity. Oh, wait, wrong one. There we go. AC is fucking expensive. I'm actually wanting to look into more heat pump. I mean, heat pump works as well, but a heat pump is still tied to an air conditioning unit. It still requires energy, power, which is in and of itself is also expensive. But hey, I have I have power and water all under my rent, so thank God. People are learning the phrase wet bulb temperature. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So yeah, we're just going to be doing just chatting today. So I thought we'd do something that we haven't done in a little while. And, I'm saving. No! I'm going to need that as a place. Fuck you, Google Ads. I forgot. Chrome is fucking bullshit now. You bullshit. No, it's more ads. It's fine. It's fine. It'll just take a second. And I can go down to my corner. Okay. It's a 30. Why can't I skip it? It's a 30-second ad. Google, what the fuck? This is what I get for not using Chrome in fucking forever and being in the wonderful land of Firefox. Oh, fuck you. There we go. Nope. Oops. Ah, ba, ba. So yeah, we're gonna watch Dancing Bacons.
Hi.
Highway Moon. So yeah, let me know how the levels are. Oh god, I wish it was defrosting right now. She might cool this fucking planet. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, the Dancing Bacons are a YouTubing couple from Singapore. Or Thailand. No, Singapore. Pretty sure it's Singapore. And they essentially bounce around their corner of the world and eat food and enjoy all the different kinds of food and where you can get them. And Mr. Bacon especially is completely deranged when it comes to this kind of stuff. And he needs to be stopped. Because sometimes the things he eats and the comments he makes about the things he eats is batshit crazy. And this specific video, which just came out, is eating the best food at every petrol station. Doesn't that look delicious? This man. This is why he needs his wife with him, because then he doesn't do this sort of stuff. I mean, he still does. But not as bad. Looks like the Necronomicon from the Army of Darkness. I mean, you probably could find that at a gas station. Mr. Bacon, please, you're not supposed to stand in front of a microwave. Peanuts and anchovies. Yummy, yummy. And like, some of the stuff he gets doesn't look bad. Other stuff he gets looks absolutely bad. So bad. It's honey chicken. It's like, it looks like it's chicken with like a single layer of honey that congealed on top. So yeah, we haven't done videos in a while, so I figured I didn't know what to stream today. So let's just do a video. Let's just do a few little food videos and take it easy for the night. Just shoot the shit. Just vibes. Yeah, exactly. It's just the vibes. So many good vibes. Everybody's vibing in advance of this wonderful weekend. Because for a lot of people, it is going to be a long weekend. Because they are going to take that Monday off here. And I wouldn't call that loaded with chocolate spread, Mr. Bacon. Okay, that one had a bit more. I'll give you that. But that first one, oh hell no, that was not loaded. I have 2 deals closing on Monday, no holiday for me. Oh no. Oh no.
I gonna get this one
Well, I hope it's at least...
and big fish ball.
Wait.
Squid, salted egg squid, is it?
I have never heard Mr. Bacon talk.
Curry puff also. One.
In all his videos, I do not remember him ever talking audibly. Holy fuck. I am flabbergasted, actually. I'm on both sides of the deal. Should take two. Oh. Okay, so it's not too bad then. At least you're familiar. There's nothing that can go wrong unless you make it go wrong. My vacation starts tomorrow. Yay! I hope you have a good one, Ron. I'm assuming your vacation starts tomorrow because it's July 4th next week, and you get a 4-day vacation for what? 7, 8, 9 days? No? Put the vacation time in. Yeah, and you gotta complete the sentence there, Ron. Come on. You put the vacation time in, and normally this would be some 55 to 60 work week. What is that? I don't know if I like that texture. I'm done with commissions, so I have a whole next week off. Woo! Congratulations, Waymoon. That reminds me, I need to hit up somebody after stream to see if they want to draw brand new, redesigned goat quiche. You know what? I could go for that. That looks deep fried and crunchy as fuck. And this just... Mochi ball coated with black sesame seeds. It looks like bird seed, I'm not gonna lie. I've also never had crunchy mochi. There's also lovely sweet black sesame paste. Mmm. Esso. We can get fresh salad or fruit or sushi or whatever. I put the vacation time in. Normally this would be some 55 to 60 work week. Yeah, and you gotta keep going with your thought, Ron. I'm waiting for you to finish your sentence.
Well, hey there, Quiche.
Hi, Salve. Hope you're having a good week so far there, buddy. You hit or miss on sesame seeds. Sometimes it tastes vile. Oh, it depends on like the brand and who makes it. Meow to yourself. That's about it. Yeah, but Rod, I said you're going to have like a 9-day weekend, and you said no. So what are you doing? You still haven't said how long you're going to be off for. You said no. You put the time in. Normally your week would be 55 to 60 hours. You still have not said how long you're off for. Oh, 7 days. Okay, see there. There we go. Both sides of the house deal. You're a realtor or you work for like a title company. That or he's double dipping. Be more specific. You're the one who said no. I said, oh, so you're gonna have like a full week off for like 4 days for the price of 4 days? That's gonna be great. It's gonna be like 9 days, and you said no. I'm gonna write a strongly worded email to the Sun's manager. God, if only. I feel that it's too hot. Tempura soft shell crab. I've never had soft shell crab. I've only had regular crab, so I could go for this. Also, the Sun's manager is the governments of the world, and none of them give a shit about the state of the planet at this point. Kentucky, I'm a legal assistant. I work with lawyers doing the deal. Oh, real estate. Hey, Lost. I'm insurance defense law clerk. Ah. Canadian legals combine, whatever. Maximize, yeah. Businesses here do not close for the 4th of July. In fact, 99% of businesses don't close. What? Okay, avocado, chicken, ekibi, ebiko, tempura. Too fast. You know what? No, I have power. I can do this. Okay. DIY roll, avocado, chicken, ebiko, tempura mushroom, tamagoyaki, turkey bacon bits, wasabi mayo, and smoked salmon. They had me until the salmon. Gas station sushi to me sounds like a death sentence. I mean, it depends. Like, they were making sushi from scratch there. It's not like it's sitting there. It's more like a to-go restaurant within, rather than, oh yeah, this is just going to be sitting here for hours and hours and days and days. Yeah, that's fucking weird that your businesses don't close on holidays. Here, everything closes on holidays except for like restaurants for the most part, and some public things. I'm a title reviewer and quality control specialist for a farm bank. Ooh, farming. Ice cream? Oh, it's the make your own stuff. The machine! This poor machine! Oh. Yeah, I used to be an accountant doing people's books, year ends, and taxes. This job is less stress. It is, because you're not responsible for any of the shit if it goes wrong, because somebody else is vetting it for you. And Kentucky's in Kentucky. He's the perfect fried duck. Hold the avocado and I'll have 3 pounds. Thank you very much. I mean, avocado is pretty good. I do not mind. Oh, Jollibee. Our petrol station Jollibee feast. Oh, please don't just be like a whole bunch of... Mrs. Bacon, you're here too? Okay, I was worried it was going to be like smothered in like sriracha sauce, but actually this looks like pretty goddamn good. That's how the U.S. is. The idea of business closing is anathema to certain political parties. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, we have bank holidays on the... Bank holidays, and 4th of July is one of them. Same with several holidays. Juneteenth was recently added. Okay, yeah, so your bank's closed, but then not much else. Fierce red and fiery coated nougat. Okay, that creamy garlic dip looks terrible, though. And people working those days get time and a half. I'd rather just have the day off. I'm gonna be real. It's like when I worked at Walmart and they're like, oh yeah, so we're gonna be open on this holiday. You're gonna be working, but don't worry, you'll get time and a half. And I looked them in the fucking eye and went, I am not working on a holiday. You can find somebody else. Oh, but we scheduled you in. I don't give a shit. It is my holiday. And I don't care if you're gonna pay me a time and a half. I want my goddamn holiday. I'm entitled to it, and you cannot force me to work. The Canadian system is nice. They hated me for it, but I mean, they couldn't do much about it. He's lost. I'm in Canada, Saskatchewan province specifically. Lawyers here deal with banks for mortgage paperwork, title for the ICS, title search, etc. And people sign with the lawyers for added stuff. Yeah, that's usually the title search stuff. And there are more than a few politicians lamenting the loss of productivity. Yeah, fuck them. American politicians don't get to complain about lost productivity when they don't even have appropriate, like, maternity and paternity leave. They can shove it up the butts. Also on Christmas, Chinese restaurants are always open. I mean, that is the same thing here, because anywhere that essentially is Chinese owned tends to stay open because they A, don't care, and B, are open so that they can get whatever business they can. But it's also because most of the time they own whatever land they're on, their restaurants. Like, they own it outright. So it's in their interest to stay open as much as possible, especially since usually they hire extended family members to help. American politicians work for about 4 weeks of the year. Yeah, and the rest of the time they're just yelling at people. Oh god, that sounded good and crunchy. I almost got fried chicken today, but I remember the last time I had fried chicken, it didn't agree with my stomach very well, and I did not want to risk stream. And the government goes on recesses often when they can't agree on shit for several weeks or months. Yeah. I mean, here in Canada, the government does that every fucking summer. They go and they get your 3-month holidays. Oh, that looks good. Oh. Is that boba? It's boba. Brown sugar Derioka fresh milk. Boba. God, I haven't had boba in like since pre-pandemic. God, I need one. American politicians want a better productivity. They should lead by example. No holidays for them. Work 365 days a year. Don't worry, they'll say they did, but they definitely didn't. Recently, someone was taking a loan from us to buy a house from somewhere, or from someone who had already had a loan from us. It turns out the second deal was examined a bit more than the first, and the current owner didn't own a tiny strip of land between him. Oh, one of those. Those are always fun. And you get boba again. There's a place at Outlet Mall here. But there's a boba place not too far from me. They're the ones that were doing the Final Fantasy 14 promotion thing. Like, they have a little branch not too far away, and they have a lot of options. I haven't been there myself, but I'm sure it's good. Okay, I don't think we want to see only 7-Eleven in Singapore. I have seen the Dinosaur Love Hotel before. It is terrible. Let's do Chinese street food. No!
We'll wait for you by the exit.
Why? Fuck you. You don't get any free advertisement on my stream. Why can't I skip you? You know what? You don't even get to see it. No, fuck that. Go away. That ad is gone until it's gone. Fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you, Google. Essentially cutting his house off from the road and all legal access. And I mean, like, not even like, 6 foot across, all the way across. We had to actually call in our title insurance and Old Republic or Stewart or whoever had to fix it. Yeah, I can see why. All right, that ad's over. Chinese street food. Z-kun. Fried snails. Not happy with Disney over how they treated Nakuti. I'm not happy with Disney for how they've been doing a lot of shit lately. But hey, as long as they keep fucking with the government of Florida, I'm okay with them. Oh, fresh stir fry. Yeah, see, I work with insurance law, so I would be part of that wonderful title insurance claim if it went to court. I don't know how I feel about the snails just being out. Also, that's a lot of fucking snails. I think they rolled over on Florida. It may have been more of a mutual surrender. Oh no. All I know is Florida's weird. I'm gonna drop that volume just a smidge. Yeah, Lost Ark, you go! Get to level 5! Oh, excuse me. And again. What is that sound? It sounds like a boiler going off. Wait, is it just the sound of his walk? Dear Lord. Could just be the gas. I think it's more, it's the walk from the air pressure. Last season of Doctor Who did have issues. I mean, to be fair, the last several seasons of Doctor Who have had issues. Never had snail before. How do you eat them? So generally, you're going to get them in a little container, and you're going to have usually a toothpick or a fork that's very long, and you essentially fish up the snail's insides from inside the shell. You obviously don't eat the shell itself, but you eat the meat within it. It's essentially the same thing as like an escargot. I'll defend the first season of the 16th Doctor pretty well. Which one is the 16th? 16th Doctor Who. Wait, what? No, Nakuti is the 15th. No, I just did a search for 16th Doctor because I couldn't remember which one we're on right now, and couldn't remember if you meant Nakuti or what's her name. But I did just doing a search for the 16th Doctor, and the results are concerning. My mom, as mentioned, has enjoyed escargot before. Yeah, escargot are not to my taste. They have a weird taste that I don't like. I can't put my finger on it. It's like an earthy taste. But it could just be how they were made. So what was this one again? I missed it because I was talking. Back. Fried beef bun. Okay, so that was minced beef and he put an onion. Got it. Can't stand snails. The very thought of them makes me recoil. It's fine. Okay, that looks good. I would eat the shit out of this. I wonder what kind of paste that is. No, why would you cut it? No, just let me go. I thought Capaldi was the 13th because he was previewed in that special that said he said all 13, but they were counting John Hurt, the War Doctor. Yes. Yeah, Eccleston was 9. David Tennant, aka the best Doctor Who Doctor ever. Matt Smith, okay. Peter Capaldi, too angry for me. Jodie Whittaker, she herself was good, but I found the writing around her was kind of eh. Oh yeah, technically David Tennant is 14 again. And I fucking loved him. And then Nakuti. And Google tells me who the 16th is, and I don't believe him. I don't believe that. Tennant again. Yeah, after Jodie was done, and in order to introduce Nakuti, they brought back David Tennant for, what was it, 3 specials? Which culminated in exploring what the Doctor is, who the Doctor is, what the Doctor wants, and then bringing in Nakuti. And David Tennant is a fantastic actor. I fucking love him in everything. Yeah, 3 specials with Donna, which was very important because, by God, Donna was the best fucking companion. Yeah, so it was Donna and the Meep. Then it was the space station outside of the galaxy at the edge of the universe. And then it was The Giggle with Neil Patrick Harris. And I fucking love that man. And it's fucking amazing. And yeah, Tennant does make an amazing Scrooge. He's so fucking Scottish. He also makes a very nice Star Wars robot. Love him. DIY fried rice. I could go for some DIY fried rice. Oh, only $3. Fucking hell. If I order a fried rice from a Chinese restaurant for delivery, it's like $13, $14, $15 now, and it's just, ugh. Who's my favorite master? Missy. 100% Missy. Fucking amazing. I am still angry they killed her. I mean, she's dead with heavy quotes. Because they could bring her back. It's Doctor Who. Time fuckiness is a thing. Not to spoil anything, but when they did that reveal of Nakuti's regeneration, they didn't ever say the new person is the Doctor. They always say like introducing Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor, and they didn't do that for him. Really? You agree with Missy being the best? Yeah, she was fun. Which is like something I didn't get from any of the others.
好了，现在我们开始放料，先来一点土豆丝，再来一点酸豆角。
But like when I got into Doctor Who, I got in during Moffat, while he had his absolute writing boner over everything Matt Smith, and patting himself on the back over how clever he is. But then I went back and like watched the David Tennant stuff, and it was good. Missy was so good, she was actually a detriment to the show in a weird way. Yeah, because she was just... She's chaos. But then she started to be like, oh, we might get some, like, cool, weird shit because she's turning quote-unquote good. But then they kind of axed that. And it made me sad. The actress is also in Doom Patrol. I like her performance, and I like that one. Good. Given the YouTube shorts I've seen, Missy is my fave master, and I'm torn on Matt Smith or Peter Capaldi as my fave, with Tennant a close second. Yeah, Matt Smith is okay, but he talked a lot and like real fast, and it got... Personally, it got old fast. And Capaldi, so angry. He's such an angry little guy. When they introduced Jodie as a female, the Doctor, because they had to run through so many good female character archetypes like Missy, Clara, Donna, they couldn't bring those back for Jodie, so she never landed on any one thing. Yeah, they tried to do a lot of different things with Jodie, but honestly, I don't think it worked. Sir, those were eggshells. I saw that. Because, like, it felt like she was missing a dynamic that none of the others had, like, were missing. Like, I'm glad over time they moved away from the very old stereotype of, like, oh my god, I'm the companion. I love the Doctor. And they tried to do it better with her because they gave her like a cast, but because they did that, it didn't hit as well. Imagine a 13th Doctor who is more like Missy. I always felt like I never believed Jodie was there to help or be cartoonish. Yeah, her character was a bit all over. Like, if they really wanted to fuck with us, they would have turned her into... Like, they would have actually, like, regenerated the Doctor into Missy, and that would have been fucking hilarious. It's like, oh, how did this happen? I'm hoping Archie Punjabi back as the Ronnie again. She was awesome in that. So much chewed scenery. Yes. I don't know how I feel about that one. Raps are nice, but I've got to be like in a mood. Oh, fancy fresh tea. That actually kind of looks good. Every other Doctor at one point does a thing where they intentionally mock or condescend someone angrily in order to make them defend themselves. Smith, Tennant, Capaldi, Gadwa did it. Yeah, but I think they wanted to do like something different for her. Like they wanted to go through like a different direction wholly. But then it got kind of weird because then it was like, oh, actually, you're not the 15th Doctor. Or the 14th Doctor. You're actually like the 42nd because there's been so many others and blah blah blah, and you can't remember them. Blah blah blah. Regeneration shenaniganry. Blah 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 blah. Jodie did have a new writer, yes, because they finally got rid of what's his name, who I mentioned earlier, but now cannot remember his name. Moffat. Squid on a stick. This I don't know if I would actually eat. I'm up for trying anything once, but squid on a stick, Want to see more Fugitive Doctor? Yeah, Fugitive Doctor seemed like would have been fun. But like in terms of like the Doctor Who story, it felt very much like, oh, well, since we're going to have one female Doctor, let's have two. Creative Works need more singular vision, more single showrunners. They do. But they also need like showrunners that actually care about the shit. Otherwise, then you get stuff like the Halo series and The Witcher turning into a shit show. Because like the showrunners for Doctor Who just have to deal with Doctor Who. They can essentially do anything they want. They just have to keep the canon intact. But when it's somebody adapting something else, they often very much tend to be like, oh, I don't actually care about the source material. I want to do whatever the fuck I want to do so that I can make my show. Everything is corporate product for corporate IPs. Yeah, that's where we're getting to. Not watching the new season of Witcher. No. I've seen clips in the YouTubes and it's just like, the most recent season is so hard. It's such a hard watch. Oh, ads, thingamajig. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? I fixed you and you're broken again. It's just bleh. Oh, is it going to break immediately? It fixed itself, but is it going to break it immediately once it goes to a double-digit second? Yep. I'm going to have to just turn that off. Because it's just not working as intended. That's why a single new manga for like Demon Hunters or whatever can outsell every DC and Marvel comic combined. Yeah, because it's written and drawn by one person. Well, I say drawn, but you know what I mean. There's a main artist and then he's got, or he or she's got their helpers. Real spicy, tasty good. Yay! Let's see, what next? Dining on the most luxurious bullet trains in China.
Skip the rental counter with Turo. Rent just about any.
You're lucky you're only 6 seconds long.
Old Spice, super hydration.
No!
And smells like a Fiji vacation.
You know what? It's Old Spice. You get muted, but you can still see. It looks good fully cooked. It did look good fully cooked, but at the same time, it's still squid, and I am very iffy about the texture of what squid looks like. It's helpful when you have one or two creatives and leads in charge of series. It does, because then they can bounce ideas off each other and plan things accordingly long term. Because otherwise, then, especially like when it's like, oh yeah, we're going to change lead for the next season, and then you get the shit like Lost happen, where they just didn't know what to do anymore. But we also need series that like, we are going to buy X seasons now. Plan your goddamn story accordingly. Because that is also a problem that happened with Lost specifically, because they didn't know how long they'd be going, so they never planned ahead. Like the fucks they are. Texture depends on how it's cooked. It can be pretty firm and stringy. Like string cheese, if you cook it long, or cook it low long enough. Yeah, maybe. But I've also never had squid before, so I don't know how it tastes, and I'm very apprehensive about that. Like the JMS creator of Babylon 5. Yeah. A snack box. Wet tissue. A bottle of water. Wireless phone charging. Ooh, DBZ. There's so much plastic. Oh. I'm not sad the Wheel of Time series got canned. Look, I saw clips of the Wheel of Time series and I could never figure out what the fuck was going on. Poor Dana. Oh god, Owl House. Owl House was a shit show at the end. Like, holy fuck. That management. Ugh. Reduce a whole season into 2 montages. Yeah. But you know what? She got the last laugh in the end because she literally put in the lesbian and gay stuff into the montage and essentially just stood there like going, what are you gonna do? Cancel me again? Oh, they landed very well. But it was such a shit show of like, okay, here's a 40-minute episode. Okay, we'll see you in 2 months whenever we get done the next one. It was bad. But the best part that came out of all that is I 100% would fuck King's dad. I would just wish that, like, management would stop fucking around with these types of things. But then again, that's what management does. I think in a few years, Disney is going to look at its still loved and still marketable IP they have with large eyes. Yeah, and then they're going to make another live-action remake, like the unmentionable one that just happened, which we definitely will not acknowledge, which absolutely butchered the source material. But Disney is also not doing very well in terms of its movies. Like, apparently Pixar just released a brand new movie that had, like, last weekend that I never even heard anything of until last weekend. Yeah, Elio. So I looked up a trailer and it looked really fun. It's like a whole alien adventure thing. And I've never heard anything about it. I have not seen anything. I've not heard a whisper on the internet that it even existed. It just poof appeared and this Pixar movie is doing terrible at the box office. It cost $150 million to make and it only made 10 in opening weekend. And I'm like, I've never even heard of this. Not even like marketing is even the issue. Oh, excuse me. Like, even when things are in development, we usually hear about things like years in advance, and I don't recall ever hearing what. You say it's like a candy roll-up, but that does not look like a candy roll-up at all. That looks like a chew toy for a dog. This is sour, sweet, sour, and tart. Fresh grilled beef breast. The fuck is a beef breast? But yeah, like, Disney did not do well with that. Disney has not done well with its live action remakes recently, to the point where they put one on hold. And Stitch especially did not do well. And the only reason, like, it made money, but was fucking panned. And the only reason it made money is, like, so many of these other movies that are absolutely terrible that make money, there's nothing else for parents to take their kids to see. And the rest is nostalgia of people going, oh yeah, I grew up with Lilo and Stitch, I want to see the remake. And then it turns out to be absolute dog shit. A more cynical person might think they were intentionally tanking original ideas that don't make the good merch and mascots in favor of live action Stitch and subsequent increase in shirt sales. Yeah, but this is also the company that put out a movie with a cast of female leads and main characters, and then we're surprised that everybody wanted merch of one and not one quote unquote Disney princess and not the other. Yes, I'm 100% talking about Encanto. Salami birthday raid! Salami birthday raid! Hello, Salem. Know the smell of these nuts. Hello, Salem. Hello, Raiders. I hope y'all had a good stream over there. That's my birthday tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow you're gonna have so much fucking fun. I'm guessing you finished Wasteland, Salem? While you contemplate your answer. Hey guys, this happens on Raid. Actual darkness. I know, it's the best kind of darkness, right? Salem, thank you very much for the raid. Hello, Raiders. I'm Quiche, the wonderful little kobold here at twitch.tv/QuichePlay.
Hi.
Hi, Orky. Oh, and hello, Cynical Devil. Sorry,
awesome.
you caught it right at the alert.
Well, come on.
Suk, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your stay this stream and all future streams. Yes. Ooh, I saw ZZZ and Star Rail. Yes, they are amongst many of my loves. So yeah, I stream on weekends. I'm a variety streamer. This is just chatting because I didn't know what to do tonight. So yes. Who is this magical orca? Orky, I have told you about him several times. Thank you for the very large cheering goober. Finished Wasteland 3 and fucking vibing good. I'm glad. I hope the ending to that was better than DLC.
Should we back off? Should we play it safe? Nah, you think let's make it bigger?
I mean, if you want it bigger, okay. That would be boop boop. Where is it? Boop. There we go. There you go. Bigger quiche.
Look at me.
You got a fucking custom song? Amazing. They sing your story. Oh, that sounds good. I'm gonna have to go look at that after. Chonky. Verily. Honestly, don't.
Take me, Daddy.
Okay, so Orky, this one, bam. This little orca guy, his name is Nui, and he is a character that belongs to the artist who made my wonderful little PNGs, Squidinu, and is a character in a visual novel that they are creating. All right, back to, no, but there we go. Back to Chunky Me, because that is one of many options. Oh, I didn't know that. You did. I remember telling you about it because the first time you saw it, you went, "Why did you use me?" So yeah, Salem, if you gotta like rate and run because you want to like relax before your birthday tomorrow, go for it. I completely understand. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, I do have many PNGs that are available to me. I currently have the whole system off as I'm deciding how I'm going to use them moving forward. So currently they are 100% wholly under my control. All for me. Why didn't you use me? Cries forever plus 10,000 years. Well, I mean, because it's you, and I wanted to give the artist, you know, a shout out in their own work. Plastic. So currently we are traveling on a bullet train through China. Actually, this accidentally. That accidentally died for some reason. And we're eating all the food that is available on said bullet train. Because, you know, that's what you do when you're on a bullet train. You just keep eating. And your PNG wasn't enough of a shout out? No, because that's me. They are allowed to have a reference to themselves. I like it when artists who do VTubers and PNG tubers get to put a little, like, self shout out in there. A little self-reference. Also, Kentucky, why are you crying? Why you cry? Oh no, I'm gonna burp. Oh, excuse me. See, he's calling that braised pork, but it looks like it's just bacon. Like really thick cut bacon. And it does not look meaty enough to be pork belly. You're a sympathetic crier. Oh, bullet trains. I can't wait for high-speed rail to come to Canada. Oh. Soon. And by soon, I mean like another 20 years at this rate. There is a QR code on our seat. What will it do? Well, yeah, they're currently working on high-speed rail that will be going from Montreal to Toronto or London. I can't remember if it goes further than Toronto. Bold of you to assume we still got 20 years. I mean, you might not. Canada will. We're higher north. We're gonna boil last. Oh my God, he's ordering to the next station. And it's McDonald's. Also, that's just weird. Look, is that... That was 2 sausages on a burger. That is wild. Then again, I did have McDonald's tonight, and I had the German burger, and it was weird, and yet slightly kind of delicious. A staff will deliver right to your seat a couple minutes. Wait, what do you mean a couple minutes? What do you mean a couple minutes? Mr. Bacon, what do you mean in a couple minutes later? Do you mean like at the next stop? Or do you mean like there's a McDonald's on the train? The German burger. Yes, so McDonald's currently has like an international, heavy quotes on that, menu with a couple items on it. One is the chicken burger, but it is sweet and sour. One is the German burger, which is a quarter pounder with cheese. None of the usual like extras on it, but with bacon, a hash brown, and garlic mayo. And the other thing that they also have is McFlurry, but with Biscoff cookies. Someone just could tell Carney that bull chains all across Canada would be a great infrastructure project. Yeah, I know, right, Loss? Imagine if they were looking for all these wonderful, country giant projects that they want to build, and instead of building pipelines, they they could like just build like high-speed rail across like the entire fucking country. I mean, like twiddle my thumbs, like that would be kind of cool. It's like, yeah, be able to go places without, having to get on a fucking plane and maybe cross Canada in like a reasonable time frame. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of dope. I'm sure a lot of people would like that. Oh, that is just weird. 2 charred sausage. Where's everything else? Nuggets still look like nuggets. Nuggets always look like nuggets. It looks like a fucking face. Look at this. Look at this. It's like eye, mouth, lips. My burger's looking at me. Affordable travel across country. What a foreign concept. What do you mean? We'd have to compete with Via Rail and they'd have to like improve. Braised mushroom meat rice. Ooh. Okay, less ooh. Because that braised mushroom meat looks kind of not the best. It's not the most appetizing color for a mushroom. Then again, it might be the lighting, because even the corn doesn't look as yellow as it should. Oh, here it does. But yeah, like high-speed rail, I fucking love high-speed rail. I'm still waiting for them to just give me back my regular rail so I can go back up north to see my parents again. Oh, I think I think it's night out now. So that's why the lighting just went all weird. Yeah, it's dark out. So now it's 100, there's no sunlight. Whee, there goes the station right on by. If you get a rail development account at this time. Oh, we are. They are 100% working on the high-speed rail that will connect Montreal, Quebec, Ottawa, Toronto, some cities in between. But it's still going to be a ways off. And there's already a minor controversy because people, like, one government official is complaining because the company that is building the project spent like 200 grand to rebrand so that they'd be more familiar to people. And they're like, oh my God, how dare you spend 200K on a rebrand, blah, 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 and meetings and, you know, focus groups and shit. Last perk about business class is we get to have staff to help with our luggage. Oh, isn't that nice? Canada's power grids are very interconnected, even the US. Alberta frequently sells power down south. I mean, so does every province, I think. I know Alberta does. I know Quebec does. I know, I believe Newfoundland does. Quebec does, because they have so much goddamn hydro. And I think New Brunswick does. Trains, restored bus systems, interconnected power grids, etc. would be great projects to work on. Restored bus systems will never fly because nobody wants to be on a bus. Long-term busing fucking sucks. As somebody who has had to take them, they are terrible, and the private sector does not do them very well. It's why we need rail. Like, we are a giant country. We should have so much rail. But no, all our rail is used to move freight. And if you're on a passenger train with Via Rail, you get bumped off so that, you know, the precious other cargo, like toilet paper and shit, have to get to where they're going first. Long distance buses are so underutilized that the Greyhound went out of business years ago. Yeah, because it's long distance bus is expensive. Like, you could spend like an extra $100 and just go by plane. It takes so much longer. It is not comfortable. You are restricted to how much shit you can take with you, and it is just a fucking nightmare. So much rail in Saskatchewan, but a lot of them is disappointing. Yeah. That's why we need, you know, we need those rail infrastructure projects. Instead of Alberta's Miss whatever the fuck her name is just screaming, well, we want more pipelines. Can we have more pipelines? I want more pipelines. Do you want more pipelines? I want more pipelines. Pipelines are great. Also, let's leave Canada and not consider the fact that all our pipelines have to go through Canada. Oh, the stupidity of it all. And a lot of them disappearing. Yeah. Unfortunately, there is only the big lines that would be worth it. Small high-speed rail would not be worth it in Canada. However, smaller lines that service high-speed stations would be good. We'd have more rail in the US if not for the oil barons, automobile manufacturers spending decades lobbying against. Yeah, and Elon Musk too. I mean, he's the reason that there isn't a high-speed line from California to Nevada connecting Las Vegas to the rest of them. Oh, no, I'm going to burp again. Oh, excuse me. That one was kind of weak. Because, like, he heard they were going to do high-speed rail, and then he came up with the, oh, well, actually, we're going to have pods and shit, so why don't you know, listen to me instead? And they did, and they got Teslas driving underground in a tunnel in a small circle, and it's just fucking stupid. Twice as many airlines in the US when I was a kid about 30 years ago. Yep. And either A, they've all gone out of business, or B, they've all converted to freight. Now you just got Amtrak, I think. And the new high speed that's going through California. But again, if it's just within a state, it doesn't do you any good if you want to travel, like, from corner to corner. What is that? Oh, it's jelly. Well, they are in like the fancy waiting area, so of course the stuff looks good. Oh, look at that stretch. Oh, it's mochi. Purple sweet potato porridge. Cold? Cold? No. Yeah, some people eat cold porridge. I don't. That spoon is going to break after like one spoonful. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Just... No. You know what this looks like? This looks like when you open a can of beans and it's got all that weird gloop all over it that you need to rinse off, like the thickening juices. Like, just nope. Nope. That we This is not porridge, this is gloopy. Round bold. Hi, Addy. Yes, bolds can be round. Extra bold. That is not porridge. I was asking in my head what it was. Yeah, Oh no, he's gonna order more food. Mr. Bacon, stop. What in the world? Are you pre-planning your meals, Mr. Bacon? And soft and cuddly. I mean, it's the best kind of bold. Man, I want this life. Just travel all over and eat food. I mean, you just got to become a food YouTuber. People love that shit. Bold, but what about italic? Oh, you mean like there. There you go. I lean forward one way. Oh, baby, yes, please. Yeah? Yeah, Orky? Don't worry, I'm only like 3 inches taller than regular bold. God, look how comfy that seat looks. Ugh. The leg room. So much better than flying. Ooh, top heavy bolt. Indeed. I'm very italic. Can only be empty. Opened if the seat in front is facing. Oh, that makes sense. But you get a small table. And a tiny table. You may get your clothes. Oh. I mean, Orky, you only wear one thing. How could you? What would you do with my clothes? I want a round bold. I mean, someday. Visually pleasing, but much easier to knock over. Wow, I see how it is. Oh my god, look at how comfy that seat must be. I would fold them nicely and put them in a dresser and then stare respectfully. No, you wouldn't. You'd stare disrespectfully, you know it. I walk away for a second and suddenly it's a buff boy. Yes. I was asked if I can go italic and I did. You're all terrible. You're all so terrible that, you know what? Back to Fat Bold. Oh yeah, it's a kobold, an italic bold. All our repeat snacks except for this milk cracker. Oh no, broken. But yeah, like we previously had a train here in Ontario that went from Toronto all the way up north to Northern Ontario, which is how I would go see my parents every Crimbus. And it wouldn't go all the way. Why are there two sets of subtitles? Because one is embedded and one is the generated one, and the generated one is at the top in case anything covers it at the bottom. Because for instance, if I were to do this, you don't see anything. But if I were to do this, you could still see the top captions, so you could still read it and shit and follow along. Yeah. I'm very wide. But yeah, we used to have what was called the Northlander. And they were old trains. I give them that. They were old cars. So they were not the fanciest shit. But my God, they were comfortable. And even though it took 12 hours to go from Toronto to Northern Ontario, because, as I mentioned earlier, passenger trains on Via Rail get knocked off the track for the actual commercial industrial ones that are transporting goods. So it takes a while. Oh, that's a weird pull tab. That's the old pull tabs. With tinier flavors. Pepsi is Coke with tinier flavors. Fucking hell. But yeah, even though it took longer, I could have gotten a plane ticket for I don't know, a couple extra $100 compared to the train at the time. But A, I hate flying. B, I have a fear of flying. And C, I don't travel very well. I get the heebie-jeebies when traveling for long periods in any vehicle. And unlike, say, a very cramped plane where I start to hurt and my chronic pain goes off the fucking, off the fucking charts, a train lets you move around. It lets you stand up, and you've got plenty of leg room to stretch, and you can do all this shit, and you feel yourself moving properly, and you don't have to worry about air pressure changes or, a bumpy ride and shit, and it's just very nice and calm, and my God, I miss it. Something new to me again. Crackers. Dense and crispy with lovely sweet, savory, and peppery flavors. Oh. But yeah, they ended up, the Liberal government, about 10 years ago, ended up killing the Northlander because it was a subsidized line. And at the time, they decided, you know what, we're just going to kill that, and there's just going to be the Greyhound. And then the Greyhound kind of did their thing and stopped being a thing. So it cut off a lot of the north from travel, unless you wanted to do taxi or plane or taxi and plane or plane and then rental. And it kind of sucked. And the Conservative government that is currently in power said, we're going to bring it back. We're going to buy some new trains for it, and we're going to go right up to Timmins instead of Cochrane. And I'm still waiting for them to actually go through with that. They bought the trains, but last I heard they were still being tested, and the line was not yet operational.
Actually, what is it? When is it slated to come back? Train service operated by Ontario Northland is scheduled to return in 2026 with expanded services and new trains, according to reports. Oh, wait, that's the AI summary. Fuck that shit. That's always wrong. Boop. Ba 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 ba. Oh, excuse me. Okay, yeah, so it is coming back. Confirmed stations. There's a whole bunch of them. It's going to go all the way up to Timmins instead of Cochrane, but there's going to be a connection to Cochrane. And it is slated for 2026, as far as I can tell. Apparently, the last milestone was a province unveils new exterior design for state-of-the-art trains. It's literally just yellow and blue. That's all it is. It's just yellow and blue. Because it's always been yellow and blue. Because of course. The lovely staff are back again with my food. Now this we would never have. We don't get these nice things. But yeah, I haven't seen the stats yet of like what they want to do with the high-speed rail for Quebec to Ontario. But I am curious about it because one of the reasons that high-speed rail is so convenient and comfortable in especially Japan and China is that the rails are wider. So you can't just, you know, plop it onto our tracks because our tracks are narrower. And I'm curious if their new high-speed rail that they're going to build here, if it's going to be on full track or if it's still going to be on our track. I hope it's going to be on the the wider track. Because like, look at this shit. This would be so comfortable. Oh. Like, I would happily like just take a vacation on a high-speed train, go across Canada, and then do it again. Currently, you can do it with Via Rail. It just takes you 2 weeks to do. Which is, you know, it's a little much. Takes a full week to go from Toronto to Vancouver. Oh, those noodles look congealed as fuck. Isn't Via Rail Cross Canada like $4,000? Technically, you could get it cheaper if, you know, you take like the bunk instead of like the room. But yeah, it's like $4,000 one way. It's like they look at it and go, yeah, you're going to be on it for like a week, so it's going to cost you. It's like, fuck. Duck blood. Mmm, delicious. No thank you. But yeah, but at least like Via Rail across Canada is fancy and it's comfortable and you get meals and you have access to multiple cars. So it's expensive, but it's like, it's an experience. We are about to reach our station in Shanghai. Whee! But like Via Rail's cross-country thing is more, yes, we will carry you across the country in 1 week. And then you can fly home in like 3 hours. You're about to get Shanghai. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna burp. I'm gonna burp. Here it comes. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I felt that one up my nose. Oh,
Gross, Keith, Jesus. Hey, I warned you. This is my life. This is how my stomach is. I'm drinking Kool-Aid and I'm burping. I drink water and I burp. Thank you. Watching these have made me order a sushi roll and udon. Good. If there's anything we can count on Mr. Bacon and Mrs. Bacon to do, is to make you hungry. And also his questionable food choices that make everyone go, but why? But why? In case you can't get any food on the train. Yeah, mm-hmm. Eyes a whoa. Thank you for expanding, Toby. I will have another drink. Hydration. In dry bones. Yeah, one thing I will say, whenever they, like, the one thing I hated about Via Rail, like, vehemently hated, is that most train stations for Via Rail do not have proper, what's the word? Platforms. So, like, you'd walk to the train, and there's no platform, so you literally have to, like, step, all the way up. And it's just so stupid. Ooh, they got themselves a little room this time. Even with a lock, making it very private. Stairs equal stupid? No, because it's not even stairs, Orky. It's a stool. You gotta step on a stool. You gotta climb the stool with your giant bag, lifting it off the ground several feet until you get onto the fucking train, and then you're good. The TVs for the bunks don't seem to be working. Oh no. Oh, there's storage underneath, but that's a little dirty. Maybe stop traveling with lead bricks in your luggage. Look, I only brought a computer tower in a suitcase once. Our very own couch on the train. Ah. Visitors issues are 2 carriage by having a private toilet with a room would be so awesome. Yeah, good luck with that. RPG time. It's RPG time. Good luck, Lost. Maybe you'll get to level 5 today. Oh no, I'm gonna burp again. Oh, that was a disgusting one. Excuse me. Oh, just random crates on the floor. Yeah, that's cool. Ooh, at least they have a proper dining area. Yeah, this one definitely feels like what I would call a lower class train compared to the previous one. They did say that it's slower than the daytime one, so that makes sense because it's probably, it's a sleeper. So it's probably cheaper because overnight trains tend to be. I'm sorry, Lost, you didn't make it. Maybe next time.
So yeah, we're going to be calling it in like 10-ish minutes, just so y'all know. Is I am tired because it is Friday and I had a long day and a long week working extra hours and shit. Refreshing sweet herbal tea. I mean, that's fine, I guess. It's just dirty leaf water. It's not like boba or anything. It's like the good shit in it. A fruit platter? You call that a fruit platter? No. Refuse. They're the only hot food left on the menu. Oof. Not the most appetizing last... well, actually, that makes sense if it was the last hot food item on the menu. Now we know why. I don't know. A tangy and savory tomato taste. I don't know about that. I'm concerned by braised beef in a bag. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Oh. I don't know how I feel about this. That's not braised, that's boiled. Yeah. Ah, so good, Mr. Bacon, you are lying. Oh no, it's more goopy stuff. It looks... No, this is like the same stuff he ate earlier. It's oats, beans, nuts, and black... Nope, nope, nope. See, this one's better. This just looks like... Oh. It's just... I expected it to be like, oh, hey, look, it's sliced in rings or something. No, it's just one big, giant fucking chunk. It looks disgusting. I mean, it just looks like a fruit cup. Like a very half-assed fruit cup, but a fruit cup nonetheless. Not sure how much weight the top bunk can hold, so let's put 2 people on there. No, I mean the bean thing, not the fruit chunk. Oh, okay. Yeah, the bean thing looked weird. It looks like it's like the porridge, the bean porridge he had earlier, where it just looked like the goop that you get when you open a can of beans. Dragon Ball. Wow, such good sweep. But it's now time to wake up. We'll now be having our convenience store food. Excuse me. Kinda gooey and the rice is not mushy, but chewy like a sponge. No. 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 And that's just a cup noodle. With a thing. See, that's nice. They actually like... Like, you want fresh hot water, go for it. Mr. Bacon, you're supposed to put the lid down. Wait, but where's the thingy? Where's the big chunky thingy that was on top of the noodles? Where did that go? Unless that was the noodles. In which case that looked like weird noodles. Burnt grass jelly. An instant dessert. Mrs. Bacon is having nut. Oh. Okay, this is jelly, so this is better. It's not beans. Okay, herbal jelly with crunchy nut and sweet, creamy, sticky milk. We need more cooling food. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're not getting all the ice cream. The big chunky thing might have been the seasoning powder, which dissolved in water. Maybe, but it looked like a big, like, hearty thing. Overall, I really like the vibes of it. The deluxe sleeper car gave total privacy and it had amazing deep sleep. You know what? And that's what that is what matters when you're on a sleeper train. It might not be the fanciest, but you're gonna be sleeping. Now, ice cream and stuff is too sugary. It's dehydrating. Actually, you'll find that if you have drinks with like a little bit of sugar and shit and fats and whatnot, it is actually more hydrating than straight water because your body is forced to process some of it. And unlike, say, if you would like to drink like, I don't know, random sugary drinks and stuff, you could be like, you hydrate yourself even better. Milk is better. I mean, like a chill gelatin fruit mint thing. Ah, I see. Well, that is good timing, folks. I think we are going to call it there for today. All right, this can go away. Boop. Be gone. Be gone. I'm going to take up more of the screen. Like this. I mean, like this. Speaking of cooling food, I saw an ice cream sundae made with ice cream and bananas and pulled pork and gravy and whipped cream and onions and cilantro and lime. No. No, you are not. You did not just send me. No. No, no. No. Orky, no. No, why, Orky, why do you hate yourself so much? Do not. I'm American. You think I can find just a bit of sugar? I mean, you can if you really tried, I guess. Lost Ark's making one last ditch effort to get to level 5 today. If I want only a little bit of sugar, I just need to breathe deeply. Well, I am quite sweet. Yay, Lost Ark, you made it to level 5. Yay. Probably don't have enough health to beat the boss, though. Definitely not. The little victories. You'll get it next time. All right, so our next stream will be tomorrow at starting at between 7 and 8-ish, as seems to be the thing that keeps me going. And we will be playing some more Dave the Diver and hopefully get, further into that goddamn story. Not enough health to get past stage 4. Not yet, anyway. That starts in 3 minutes. No, snooze that thing. There we go. Yeah, so tomorrow we will be streaming 7 to 8, starting 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully the weather is going to be okay and I don't have to have a fan on in the background. Or I could just have my little one that like I currently have right now, which doesn't pick up on the microphone, thankfully. And maybe we will have a Sunday stream because it's going to be a weird week. Because Tuesday is Canada Day, so I get that day off. So I'll be able to do like some chores then. So, with all that said, we are going to raid out. We are going to raid Mr. Vanillion the Shake. Oh, god damn it. I misspelled raid. Because of course I fucking did. Ryad. What the fuck is slash Ryad? There we go. There we go. We're going to raid Leo. For those of you who don't know, Leo is a wonderful little guy. He is definitely a little guy, and most definitely not a just a really normal tall guy. He's definitely a little guy, and we are going to go see him and Noah, who are currently playing Split Fiction together. And our raid message is going to be split this. What emotes do I want to use? I'm just using bouncy ones. There you go. Yes, Leo is very tall. He's also very handsome. But he's also just a little guy. So yeah, that's art by Chocofox. I have it linked on the tweeters. So if you want to go see that, go see that. And I will see y'all tomorrow. So until then, everybody, take care, have fun, and good gaming. Bye.
This is awesome! I can't believe this!
Todd, breathe.
Well, come on!